General.
I do like ridding myself of things.
I like ridding things more than I like obtaining them. Because obtaining a thing
Yeah.
is giving yourself an opportunity for discomfort, whereas ridding
It's just
yourself of
it's
it,
it's additional burdens. Like
yes.
everything that you gotta. I've come to approach life like I'm just on a very long hike, and it's when you're prepping for a hike, you really like you're carrying all this stuff, right? Like you're the one who has to carry it. So that's what I think about obtaining things. Ridding myself of things, though, that's where it's at.
We're 20 hours into this goddamn game now.
I still basically don't understand it.
I think I do. Okay. I understand the plot. I'm not going to say I
Oh, okay.
understand the gameplay entirely. I can operate the gameplay. That's the claim I'll make.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the same way about the plot, though. Like, I think I can get through it. I don't think I can really understand it.
I need to get.
Maybe it has yet to really kick into gear. I was really hoping that we would get more Gus and he wouldn't just die off camera and be mourned.
I really don't have any other axes, and this one. I have one axe move left in my entire inventory. I have one.
Well,
Better make it count.
better kill me in one axe.
You got ogre. You got painful beat on. Okay, so you've got a staff move you can use that isn't 7 Waza points.
Oh, yeah, like every time, I should pull up the moves. There we go.
Got some kung fu moves going. Rich
Yeah.
lives to cast Tornado Blade. Right, he learned Heaven and Hell. Let's rock. I had to get a sword user
What is-
somewhere.
Oh, hold on. I have notes from a previous session. Do we still need things like Rhino Tunnel and?
Oh yeah, we don't need those. That was for getting
Okay.
through the forest map where we had to touch every map once.
Gotcha.
I don't-
Deleted.
I
I have rid myself of those notes.
Hello, Tangled String. We're doing SaGa Frontier today. It's accidentally
Yeah.
became a Saturday stream, even though that has not been the intention. We haven't looked at
Yeah, I'm
Eleanor's
probably gonna
walking
do something else after this because I've been feeling very lonely because I've been shut inside for a very long time.
Yeah,
But that's okay. That do happen.
I'm used to it.
Well,
That's kind of depressing.
honestly, well, my ideal circumstance is one where I am like around other people but being ignored. I love that shit. Just like alone in a crowd kind of thing.
The game let me go here, even though it's impassable. Freedom.
Ha. That's nice. So we're following Eleanor.
Yeah, she was sent here by Kelvin.
Okay.
To try to interrupt the plans of the Count Dooku.
Okay, sure.
And I think we're looking for the egg or something like it. And now I have to find the right place I can walk. I should be able to walk here. Let's start walking around mashing A. Yeah, Kelvin's kid was a complete shithead to the girl who is now to Count Dooku's daughter, who is now on a campaign to ruin.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Where he like walks by and is like, "Wow, look at that little horse-faced girl. What an uggo."
Yeah, I think.
Lol.
No, he said something nasty. Remember, he made reference to a dog in heat.
Oh right.
It's like, damn.
Well, no, I am gradually learning that anyone who how to phrase this, Like, only rich snobs can be truly nasty to people.
Yeah, if you're too worldly,
I've experienced that.
if you're too worldly, you develop something called sympathy and like empathy.
Yeah.
It's like
you're like, oh, man.
It's because of
yeah, just someone who just never fears any consequences of that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's the kind of person who could talk about another human being as a dog in heat. What were we given any other instructions? We seem to be flailing around.
If I had quit the stream before the cutscene rather than after it, I would probably remember. But we just came to the mines, and there's very little to interact with here. So eventually, I'll find the thing I have to touch.
It seems like there's no enemies either.
Yeah. So it's what they call it, a closed system.
I call it a pit.
Same thing. A pit is the ultimate enclosed system. Because what's in a pit? Just the bottom.
It's you. You're in the pit.
Could go down here. They gave Eleanor a ladder climbing animation. I got the chest, so I don't have to worry about this. This can't be a well.
Wait, do we once again have to alter the flow of water?
Or maybe we have to fill up all of this so that we can get to the crystal. Where do I leave?
Wait, what? Okay, we did it. We got the information that we needed. Time to make our report.
Apparently. Did I do something last stream and didn't realize it? Maybe Eleanor was like leaving the mine saying there was nothing. No, we came here. We were talking while this cutscene happened, though, because we were doing our outro.
Shit.
So I wasn't paying attention, I don't think.
Oh, man. The game has busted us so badly for talking over it.
Yeah.
Oh, want to talk over our game, do you?
We'll waste your time.
Here's the information that you want. It's right here. Oh, so sorry. You're talking over me.
Well, it wouldn't be... We're supposed to... Okay, no, this is the game getting at me for mistakenly saying I had a grip on it. Because it had to remind me that no, I did not. It's like, oh, you think you're hot shit? How about you crush this plot with your bare hands? Alright, we're back to this.
So
now we have to leave. We got gremlins.
Hate them. Hate the gremlins.
We want them to die.
I love it when gremlins are destroyed. Oh, right, the circle of guys.
Yeah.
This was the end of a thing. Oh wow, I thought it was gonna be the start of something, but it was just sort of like, nah, you've done the thing.
Let's remember what our party does. Yeah, I got the natural stump forest.
These trees just grow to a certain height and then no taller.
Right, Eleanor.
They grow outward.
Eleanor is the murder machine because she knows how to cast Firestorm ad infinitum.
Excellent.
On with the painful beats. You're leveling up your punching, and you can cast heaven. I keep wanting to say heaven or hell when it's heaven and hell.
Yeah.
But they're not going to cast it because this is going to... Oh, God. Just 2,000 damage.
Alright, Eleanor, in addition to being a murder machine, is also a JoJo's.
She's fast. She's JoJo. She's, There was treasure over here last time. Okay, well, I guess I'm just leaving. I think the next JoJo's, which, by the way, we should finish... JoJo's. We should talk to Jen about that tomorrow. I think the next JoJo's, whenever that happens in like 3 years, is the Cowboy JoJo's. Where, it's alternate history JoJo's, where they still use Haman, but they call it something else, and they use little stupid steel balls.
Excellent.
Wait, is Stone Ocean part 6 or is it part 7?
That gremlin just turned your guy to stone.
He did. He's going to die by kicks. Okay, so we might have lesbian jail before we do horse JoJo's. Which is the first JoJo's where the main character is a lady.
That would be a refreshing change of pace. The show's been pretty shitty about animals and women, just sort of broadly.
And, but also it takes place in Florida. Largely in prison. I never finished reading. Stone Ocean is where I stopped. Like, I fell off the wagon. It wasn't bad or anything, I just got distracted. I can only read so much. I tend to go through really big surges where I'll read a lot and then not read for years.
Okay. Gotta build it up, I guess.
I have to make the desire to read. Water gun! That did no damage because she's wearing the water robe.
I read Attack on Titan, and doing so made me not want to read manga ever again. So I just sort of decided that I wouldn't.
Shabadoo read some Dorohedoro. What'd you think? Yeah, wild is definitely how I would describe it.
It sounds familiar. Which one is Dorohedoro?
It's, there's a guy with a lizard head. I think we had talked about it last week when we were talking about manga. I had recommended it to Shabadoo.
We do tend to go over the same topics a lot, mostly because I forget.
Also, I love talking about the same shit over and over again. Whoa.
Oh no. No, not a big gremlin.
No, we get to destroy a giant gremlin. Or a demon.
Oh.
Megasaur. What's your name? I don't get to learn your name when I cast fire
His
on
name
you.
is Enemy Side.
Well, your name is going to be my last ogre crossing. Gargoyle.
Gargoyle. All right.
Eat Cascade Rising.
I don't care what your name is. You're the Enemy Side.
Ooh, multiple actions.
Okay. Kind of makes sense. He's big. And there's only one of him, and there's 4 of us.
Yeah, Chitteruma. The main devil. Ooh, are you a stone enemy gargoyle? Gargoyles had to be made out of stone, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hard form.
Hard form. Okay.
Right, this combo. It looks really cool. Actually, what's my HP looking like? Everybody's fine.
Fine, basically. Yeah.
Patty is laying down because he's whatever status effect that is. I could use Reviva. Let's do that. Reviva on Eleanor.
Yeah, we got this claw hammer on lock.
This guy seems really weak.
Just internalizing that he is actually a bunch of gremlins.
Yeah, that's basically correct.
So perhaps he's not actually that dangerous.
I'm still gonna give him all my moves.
I see no reason to not. But hey, we might invent something else too, because he's big.
Okay, I think he's made of rock, because Rock Crush is doing 1,000 damage.
I know, Magma Explosion.
0
How
damage!
Are you so tough? What the heck, Eleanor?
Maybe Eleanor just has really high magic resistance. Hey, Patrick's fine now. He's got a lot of HP.
Satisfying about, yeah, there's something satisfying about taking 0 damage from an attack.
Yeah, it's like, you have wasted your time. Okay, last Cascade Rising.
Man. What would JRPGs be like if enemies selected moves intelligently? I feel like most of what we do with, like, certain boss fights is just go through the motions and, you know, they're on a plan and we hope that they randomly select moves and stuff, but...
Yeah, but rather if they were like a AI or a human intelligence. Well, no, what if there was a JRPG where every battle was peer-to-peer, you fighting another player?
Oh, like, something like Mega Man Battle Network. That sort of had like this like 2 sides and acting and stuff, and like you could use moves that were similar to the enemies.
Here's the thing: you can use, if you don't have enough wazas to do a move, you can spend life points to do it.
Wow.
But I'm just gonna have him cast magic instead.
Okay. Well, that's probably also fine. I guess to a certain degree, there is some kind of, like... Even within the games that I'm thinking of, there are certain fights where you can trigger a behavior based on what you do, right? Like, if you... well, every one of these leads to some kind of exploit, too, because they're not... like going in... Going into Catastrophe with a floated unit,
yeah,
a casting float, and that makes him cast like a counter move.
Yeah, you're usually like negatively affecting it, or even this like using an attack against Omniscient. Yeah, and every Dark Souls has that kind of thing, like just using an item in front of a boss.
Item punish.
Duax is broken.
Well, we did anticipate that.
Found Blackstone
armor. Oh, gross. We've killed him and now we're gonna wear him?
That's great.
Ugh.
Oh, that's...
I don't
no!
know.
He was just... No, he was just 5 gremlins in an armor. So after we beat him enough...
Yeah. You knocked the gremlins out.
Yeah, it's like, we had to hit the armor enough so that the gremlins within were reduced to a paste, and then you just scrape the paste out and you wear the armor.
Yeah. I'm saying we definitely want to clean that.
Yeah, let's hose it out. Hose it out first.
Let it dry in the sun. Life Tree Island.
Rich undertakes a job. So Rich is getting a chapter? That Yahoo?
I don't care about Rich. Come on. It's supposed to be about Will Knights and Gus. Sigh.
I think that's the only thing we can do as well.
Alright,
we could go back to Iceland and Laupols, but that's just to like, go to a town if we wanted to.
Oh, I see.
And Vogelgang and Grugel. Can't go to White, though. Oh, shit.
Ooh, Return of the Egg.
Rich has a child.
Meanwhile.
We're doing Life Tree Island. Actually, wait. Over here it says 1200 to 300. What if I go over here? 1200 to 300. Okay. I wondered if there was different sections on the map that took place at different centuries. Yeah.
Wow.
Back to Westia. This is Will's stomping grounds. Oh, and Narcisse is just living here. Oh God, he's got to be in his 60s.
Yeah, we were so certain that he was going to die, and the game also just shows us, nah, what you expected was wrong.
Wait a second.
He gets to live.
Do you swear upon your name and your father's name? I will swear on my honor, not my father's name.
Yeah, that's a decent response.
I've become too old. and that's basically true.
Okay. Seems reasonable.
Actually, don't say that, Rich. Because I don't... Do you have healing magic? Okay, he does. He should. Water. He's got life water. It might not be great.
Oh, and Reviva.
Reviva is... Ah, right, yeah. That's auto-raise.
Yeah, we just did that.
What about Blackstone armor? That's got to be a full body armor, right? Nope, it's not.
Ooh, no petrify.
Also,
I like the notion. It might not be correct for Rich, but...
Defense 28. Our caster cloth is defense 4. It tanks our SP a little bit, but I think that's fine. He's going to be on his own, so being tough...
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Why not?
Do I have the other ring that just gives you... No. Yeah. There's a ring that just gives you life water as an ability, and if I can use that. Do I have another sword? I have another fossil dagger, so I have another sword if I need one.
Well...
I should talk to Narcisse.
It sounds like a mini game, if I ever heard one.
And we gotta collect
like, go to this island alone and bring back as many seeds as possible. There's gonna be some like bullshit behind it.
Wait, Narcisse is living in this house now? Did the former guy who asked us why we're jamming into his house, did he die? He grew old and died, and then Narcisse started renting. Oh, but this girl is still here.
The world's a harsh place. Not that I'd really know.
At VGA Advisor.
Yeah, the one person who doesn't age is the person who manages your items.
Oh, and then she's talking about it. The man who just moved in seems distinguished. Oh, and this old man, how old is he? What a great day.
What a great day.
Okay, so that's how we
we
use the boat to get to the island. That makes sense.
Yeah, but for real, I kind of want the item lady
to like become older.
Yeah, well, no, I want her to, like in this chapter or something, explain that she's actually the daughter of the family, and they've brought her into the family business of item hoarding. Just like this very minor, no veil at all excuse that she's the same person after all this time.
Yeah. Oh, here's Narcisse. I don't want to take too much of their stuff because I don't want my inventory to be full.
Yeah.
Here's Nebelstern. I'm looking for the... Here's a Dew-Axe. I should take that.
Tyler had a Dew-Axe.
Yeah. Oh, right. I should... Oh, she's got it. Cordelia has the birch ring.
So one thing I will say that about SaGa Frontier 2 here, that's a departure from Romancing Saga 3 and other similar video games, is that in those other games, getting new party members was kind of a challenge in itself. And each one was a kind of trophy. It's like, oh, how do I get you? How many different people can I get? And how do we get them? And that was its own little game within a game. In SaGa Frontier 2, it's just You don't. There's no recruiting. You just sort of
you get them.
go and do it.
Yeah, you just kind of.
And that's fine.
Stuff.
It's just it's a different attitude about the whole thing. So when we were first playing and we met this woman who did all the items, and we're like, look at all these pages of people. I got that little feeling of I don't quite know how to say it, but like I thought perhaps this video game was also going to be one where there's a challenge to obtain people. That's not the case.
Yeah, it's just like you get them. Steal Johann's blast sword, and sure, I'll take this stuff too because they were unique. So now I have another blast sword for Rich here.
Excellent.
And I think I'm going to give him, because like Beast Lance and Ice Lance were both really like terrifying items. So I can take off his Beast Amulet and replace Coral Ring with Birch Ring. That'll give him water and tree. So that he needs fire, but he doesn't really use a fire thing. It's like his equipped arts are he needs a tree, he needs beast, and he needs water. And he has all of those. So these can just become the best items that he can have in those slots.
Maybe one day we will learn what quells are.
It's like quells are things, but better.
So do you think like anything could be a quell if it just gets high enough quality?
Ooh, yeah. So long as it's not from the southern continent, because that has no quells in it.
Has no quells. Okay. I'm trying to think of like, and you know that kind of squares with the presentation of items in this guy's place. Like these things have nothing in common. They're just high quality. So we just started calling them quells. This is the highest quality bench available.
I think.
Look at that bench.
They made some distinction between quell and after all that inventory management, I'm gonna save. They made some kind of distinction between quell and tool. It's like the one continent didn't have any quells, but once they invented tools, that stopped being a problem.
Huh.
The legendary Tycoon Will is also said to have taken his first step as a digger in this. Yes, we remember that. Can't actually have lunch.
I can't believe that Will Knights is world famous now.
Yeah, because the other Will Knight willed it into existence. We're learning about the dangerous island.
Okay. Good.
Let's go there. I'm borrowing the boat.
I'm borrowing the boat. Give me that shit.
Give me your boat. Oh, there we go. Box. Ugh. That's a down ramp, not an up ramp. Nope. Oh, look at him. He's got a fanny pack. How very practical of him. I guess I'll...
And Arkstone.
I was right. That was a down ramp. So Arkstones are elixirs. I have like 5 of them now.
So this is going to be the entire island, right? It's just... There will be those slopes all over the place, and this was them teaching us how they work.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not super interested in fighting, considering we have one person.
Yeah. Ooh, no, we have to duel. Shit.
Yeah.
You got heaven or hell handy?
Let's find it. Sword technique. Charge / backslash.
So that's defend. And then charge / backslash?
Correct. That is heaven and hell.
Let's rock. Okay.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Rich is victorious. This is like how Gus got his start, just having tunnel adventures. Left or right?
Let's go left.
So, oh man, look, the frogs stop while I'm on the ladder.
Ladders are my place of power. I'm not surprised.
That is true. I would never challenge you at a game of ladder. Oh, God.
I have...
I've got a Beetleborg. Grindel.
It's the downside, of course, being that I am also ladder blind. So if I can get to the ladder, then I am practically undefeatable. But proceeding the ladder in order to get there in the first place is very difficult for me. So it kind of balances itself out that way.
Are you ladder blind or torch blind? Because it was just Blighttown that we discovered the ladder blindness.
No, there were other places.
Ah, okay.
And in certain places, I would think that ladders should exist, but they don't. I'm like, oh man. Happened to be all over Bloodborne also, and that game had different signposting.
That game I can understand it a lot, because I always found the visual... I liked the visual style of that game, where, everything was very Victorian, but it was also... Being Victorian meant it was overwrought. I think... Wait, why did I... Charge / backslash... My move didn't come out. Yeah, overwrought in that game. It's hard for me to visually tell everything. Okay, so...
Yeah, I find I have that problem with newer games also. I can't tell what the fuck is going on because everything is too detailed.
That's why the best game ever made is Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. You just have the smallest textures possible. Well, there's just a vista here.
A vista of emptiness.
No, that's why I made Skyrim a better game. By making all of the textures 4 pixels by 4 pixels.
Oh, that was like a fever dream.
It was pretty good. I liked how the Macho Man dragons retained their visual identity even after I de-resed them too. Oh, the one outside the floodgate in New Londo? That's where the red tearstone ring is, right?
Yep. Well, most of the time, anyway.
Ah, yes. The randomizer. They've made a randomizer for Sekiro already. I have yet to try it. Not sure how it would work in that game, but... yeah.
Like, good luck. You don't get the axe until, like, way later on. Guess you're not fighting those shield guys.
Also, what if, like, it's an enemy randomizer, too. So what if, like, the beginning guys are all shield guys? It's like, shit!
Jesus. Wow, this is gonna grind to a halt.
Because you can beat them by just deflecting them and attacking them repeatedly, but it takes forever. It's like trying to...
Yeah.
It's like trying to just...
know.
Oh, right, yeah, you've done that. But it's like trying to fight the spearmen in Dark Souls fair.
Yeah.
Oh, Rich is gaining HP. He's still getting stuff from these pitiful fights.
Doing anything in that game fair makes me think like I'm doing it wrong. Like, just like, no.
Ah, juked.
Channel my inner shinobi. That's a good jukes. Happy with the juke. Okay.
I didn't go down here because I should. I went, shit! Shit balls! I touched the ramp and slid!
Hoisted.
Indeed. Murder him. With your funny shoes. Let's rock. Actually, what if I start training him on spears?
That'd be alright. We have aiming, known excellent move.
Yeah, because his sword is already quite high. And I haven't been getting a lot of super great swords, but I have some incredible spears. Let's take a look at, like... equip arts. You. Spear. Yeah, we just be aiming, so focus, focus, thrust. I can try that. His sword skill is quite high. You would benefit even more from being higher, but... I could have a drought for a good sword, whereas I have good spears that have infinite durability.
It makes enough sense.
Crocolisk.
Oh boy.
So... Focus, focus...
Shit. Thrust.
Thrust, okay. Thanks, Kaz.
Yep, I got you covered. I got all the spear moves up.
Resistance. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, got him with the windmill.
This Beast Lance looks cool too. It's like a halberd.
That would fit right into a Dark Souls game. Look at that shit.
Yeah. It'd be like a thing, like an overwrought knight type enemy uses. Actually kind of looks like the Black Knight axe, actually, come to think of it.
A little bit.
What a rare weapon. Another Arkstone, okay. They just want you to have Mega Elixirs because you're alone.
I don't think you can go back that way.
So right. And this guy is positioned especially to bounce into you as you come off the off-ramp. I wonder if this part of the game... Actually, wait. Change weapon. Why don't you switch back to that? I wonder if this part of the game exists so that you have to do the first, like, the command mode.
Wow, imagine this being your first exposure to it, like this far into the game.
When you're playing as Gus very, very early on, you have to do it as well. And this is just them making you do it again.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Snake by those guys. Okay, just Arkstones. Am I collecting those? Are those seeds?
No way.
Is Narcisse trying to collect elixirs?
Narcisse wouldn't lie to us like that. I trust him too much.
What was
oh, that thing's a seed.
Yeah, what's a lawnmower? Yeah,
backslash.
Plants are weak to this. Narcisse has been loyal. Okay, spear level going up. That is what I wanted from... Actually, this reminds me of the Lotus Eater. It's Yggdrasil.
Well, that sure is a nice looking tree. It's and life seed. I really thought there was going to be more of a mini game to collecting the seeds.
We fought a dryad before.
Can you shake the tree?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Get some more seeds.
Let's see what they are. Fully restores 1 character.
Hmm.
I'm going to sort. I'm going to discard something. I don't need Flame Rod anymore. Well, Flame Rod is my only... If it's my only flame tool that I can hold in a hand, I'll get rid of it. Okay, I have Light Spear as well, so I don't need Flame Rod. We still have yet to excavate anything. I wonder if that was like a mini... If that was one of the things you did with the pocket station.
Oh, right.
Okay, I think this is everything I can do here.
All right. Well, we collected some life seeds.
Yeah. I wonder if you can finish after only collecting 1. I guess walk up, or even if you can just like leave when you get here and be like, "Yep."
Right. Sorry, I wasn't able to find any.
Yeah.
And Narcisse doesn't pay us anything.
Well, Narcisse dies. Stop using your...
He needed the life seed to live, and
yeah.
he just collapses in front of us.
Charge thrust, right? Well, this should get it either way.
Skewer.
Oh. Oh, got the job done. I'll replace smash with aiming, which is focus thrust. Skewer is charge thrust. I don't need heaven. I have heaven and hell. I don't need smash. What kind of fool smashes in these days when they could use heaven and hell? The lack of soundtrack is making me nervous.
Just had to get that slime one more time.
It's just this guy.
He's... This guy has our number.
He has my number, and that number is going to be 937. Yeah, Gus invented Smash. Well, Gus invented Smash, and then older Gus never got to use Heaven and Hell. I actually forget how I invented it. I think it was actually Rich here.
Oh.
Ah, his digger instincts are coming into. He's going to explore alone the dangerous shipwreck.
Hey, goose chip time.
Time for that. Oh no, he's going to find the egg. Because the egg is what? Remember the shipwreck?
I don't.
Oh. Oh no, Carl Boss! Oh, it's a hermit crab ship! Maybe this game is good.
Whoa. Oh, what the fuck?
I gotta fight Carl Boss. Mother Grendel.
Mother Grendel.
Well, my first action is going... Oh shit, this is a duel. God, I was going to cast... I was going to cast Re-Raise on myself, but I don't remember what the formula for it was.
I haven't been writing those down. I think it was like Beast something something, or something Beast.
I think it was Beast
Fire Beast.
Yeah, Fire Beast Fire Beast Fire. One of these. Anyways, actually defend, and then Focus, focus, thrust.
Man, I don't think we've done a
boss fight.
Boss fight duel.
Bloody gas. Well,
That wasn't that bad.
he seems very weak. Maybe I've completely destroyed this section by equipping the very strong armor to the character who's alone. Oh, okay. 15 days. Just.
All right. You know, shoutouts to this armor.
That attack is hilarious.
I love it. It looks like a Monty Python drawing.
It's
very detailed.
A giant foot.
Static drawing. Being stomped by a giant. Oh wow! Upping the ante.
We've only taken 60 damage.
What a doofus. What a tool. We would probably be singing a different tune if you didn't have that armor on, though.
Maybe. The game has been really easy lately. I don't know if it's just we've been playing smartly, or if the game just has a spot where it's easy. Wow, 688 chips. And a lobster mail!
Yeah!
No, we got Boston skin! No! Boston!
Wait, so that's like the second boss in a row where you get to wear them after defeating them?
Okay, Blackstone is 28. Lobster mail is 26, but resists water. And raises your SP instead of lowering it.
That sounds pretty good.
Sorry, Boston. Yep.
So we're not gonna find the egg. That was just.
It was just the ultimate crab battle. Actually, let's make a save. Just in case we get a bad reward.
You think there is something yet to discover?
Yeah. I don't think that's the case with Fairy Island. I don't think it's the case, but it could be the case. And if it could be the case, then it absolutely is the case. That's how these things work, right?
I have no idea. Okay.
Oh, he has the same... No, that girl's holding the egg! Will you show me that egg?
No.
Rich has the same ability as the Will Knights. Is Rich William's son? Is he son? Is this son of William Knight's goatee boy?
I feel like they should have told us that.
They probably should. No, Rich was just like in our party when it was acting like Lenore was in charge, or Eleanor.
What? William Knights knows too much. I will kill him someday if he is alive.
Wait, that's him!
That's William.
Dad!
Yeah, Dad. Okay.
Is the egg about this big?
Who has it? The egg is too dangerous.
Will got a new jacket.
Wait.
Wait, look at the back! That's Cordelia!
Hold on. So, if she had died, would Rich not exist?
Or it would be someone else. Like...
you think they would just, like, have an NPC wife?
Or who else could it have been that we know? It'd have to be, like, LaBelle, right?
I guess. Huh.
The egg will become more powerful as that child matures.
Oh my god, LaBelle would be there instead.
Ah. Oh my god. Okay. How old is Rich? Is he old enough to...
He's 22, I think.
Does he have the personal... Okay, 22 is not... If you're 22, you do not have the personal responsibility it requires to grow a bad goatee. You have to wait until you're at least 25 for that. If you can't rent a car on your own, you can't decide to grow a goatee.
Now, I think that's needlessly arbitrary. People are different. They have different growth rates for various hairs.
Okay, if you can't grow a good beard, but you can only grow a goatee... I'm speaking from personal experience. So what should I look for the girl? Should I talk to Narcisse? Let's talk to Narcisse.
Well, if you decide to do inventory antics again, let me know so that I can go get another drink. Oh, I guess that was the scene.
I'll look around the map. You can go get a drink, and I won't start anything until you come back. We just established that Rich is William's son, and now Rich has a child. Okay. Oh, that's up here, yeah. It was the southern continent that doesn't have quells. So Laubholz is special? I mean, like Laubholz and Weisland we were able to go back to. Just to, like, go to a town. This is very JoJo's. It is. Does Laubholz change? Or is it just a town I can go to? Laubholz has a special dungeon that isn't explained anywhere. Well, if I go to it now, will I just be... Rich?
I guess I don't have my ears yet. Hold on.
I'll try going to...
Put my ears in.
So I got told that there's a special dungeon here in Laubholz. Just for Rich.
Huh.
The town itself is very small. There's a creepy tower ahead. Right here. To the tower. Should I not do it with just Rich? Because he's alone. I feel like I'd get my ass beat.
Yeah, maybe we don't do that. Yeah, let's not go to the creepy tower alone.
Yeah, we'll do it the next time I have people. Okay, so we established that Rich is the son of William Knights, and now Rich has a child, but...
Now, hold on. What year is it? Really, though? It would say on our save, right?
Yeah, but I can't get to a save here from this screen.
Heck. I'm trying to figure out, like, how old William Knights is.
He's got to be in his 40s, right? He's got a son who's 22.
Right, like, what I'm saying is we can math out, like, when the hookup took place.
Yeah. So, we have Kelvin's last battle. Kelvin's attacked by both King Sho of Na and Duke Edmund of Laupholz. This is from the machinations of, what's her name? So, I think I want to continue with the knights for a while. Let's do to the fossil cave.
To the fossil caves.
How many seeds could have I gotten for Narcisse? Was there more than 5? Because that felt really simple. 5 only. Okay.
Yeah, it's only 5. Okay.
I guess you could use one during the crab fight, maybe? I don't know, if you had to. The fair to get here cleaned out my pocket. So we have to work right away. And it's just us. See if we can't find any party members.
Did your father teach you nothing about adventuring? Will knights never traveled alone? Uh-oh. Guess I'll keep things going for now.
I just had a coughing fit. I'm cool.
Oh, okay.
Had to cough.
That's good, because I had nothing to say. I was trying to fill air, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do this, actually. What was I talking about?
I feel like dead air was a thing I used to be really afraid of, but now I just let it happen if it has to. Because, like, if you have to swallow the dead air, nothing good will come from it. I do think that the best men are those that work hard, and that's why I'll never work a day in my life.
Cheers.
What's on tap?
Rum.
I keep meaning to get some rum. I want to get a bottle of Kraken, just to keep it around. Mysterious cave.
Good. It's actually too good for me to get all the time. Like, for regular drinking.
Are you a party member?
With white rum.
Oh god, what a pickup line. Oh
wow.
No! I'm rich, but not really rich, if you know what I mean. Diana. Or Diana. Which one do you prefer? My village was torn to pieces by giant worms! That's another pickup line. Holy shit. Oh, she's from Perfection, Nevada. Got them graboids. Oh god! Star Wars quote?
Get out of here.
Well.
Boo.
Well, we got Diana. She's got a nice dress. Right. What is her...
She's not cut out for combat. Got it.
Or she's like,
Muse. Oh, like Muse?
Yeah.
Like the uncarved block?
Yeah, where she starts really weak, but... And like Muse, she doesn't have, like, a lot of health. Oh god, look at her Waza point regeneration, though. Like, Rich gets 3, she gets 5. Somebody's getting a blast sword. She does tree, water, and... No, she doesn't do tree. She has water and stone. And beast.
And beast, yeah.
I might train her up on tree anyways, just because life water is so good. Do I have a shield I can give you? I do not. So you, take off your birch ring. I'll give you a water something else. Sure, have a coral ring. Like you can wear you can wear Boston.
Yes. This is good. My village was destroyed by giant worms.
Village was destroyed. Wait, what more is there to say? It's destroyed by giant worms.
I mean, you gotta lead with the most important part, right?
Yeah. Wonder who has my stone dragon. Somebody does somewhere. So you'll just get a rock heart, I guess. Actually, I'll just give you a... You can keep your stone knife, and then I'll just give you good equipment. Like these alligator shoes. Wait, who has my alligator shoes? You do. You don't need those. You just get fur shoes. And you get alligator shoes. Just like the next best thing I have. Probably tree or red hood. Pretty good. So, young lady, you are going to... That's another compelling reason for you to be a tree person. I want to know how to make these. How to make hybrid arts. Does she
I
have
think every time we've even vaguely tried such a thing, we just get the spell to come out, you know?
Yeah. So... Or even just like how to spark one. So you can get those. I don't have to give you life water because birch ring just has it. I guess if I was really doing it, I would give her... Actually, she could use Aqua Viper. But that spell sucks. Something like Water Hammer? I don't know. Really, all she needs to do is use... sword moves. Okay, more VGA advisor stuff. This is the in room. Oh, we're out room. Actually, that's some cute details. I'm going back in that room to look at those cute details. They got a ash shovel over here. Or a dust pan.
Yeah.
Next to the broom.
They have the rug placed right in front of the door.
And welcome mat. There's
you can, like, dust off your feet.
They got shutters on the door, on the windows. It's very cute. A trap door. Suspicious.
Yeah, well, to the wine cellar.
No. Oh, we've met someone else in the family.
Oh man. Okay,
who has my stone dragon?
So you could get a shield if you want from someone.
I could.
Sorry, you could... Right, this guy can totally grave rob.
Yeah, like Gustav. Kelvin at this point. Yeah, but who has my stone dragon? It's probably Will Knights, right? He's got my hyper water and my hot stone. Ventabra. Dryad Grail. Anthrium. Pocket Dragon. Okay, so it's Raymond who has my Pocket Dragon. I don't need it right now, though. So we're good. I saw giant skeletal remains.
Yes.
It's a good name for like a metal band. Giant skeletal remains. There's houses I can't go into. I can't believe her town was destroyed by giant worms. Oh.
Are we going to ever, like, meet them? Have we heard of giant worms before this?
We haven't. We could buy a steel weapon, though. Truly, Gus's influence on the world has been felt.
I feel like we need a backup Gus.
Gus 2.
Like another child of the next generation born with no anima.
Oh. Okay. Oh god. I tried to... Are these going to be the absolute fuckers? Or are they... See, if they give me really hard enemies here, it'll be annoying because the enemies up until now have been really easy. So they should have been... Okay, well... Rock Rhino is the only one who might be threatening. Let's see what this does. Okay.
Okay. Wearing the tough armor. Stunned after taking your turn. That's good.
Not bad for no skill. God, she can do heaven or hell almost every turn.
Sweet. Maybe this is what I asked for. Maybe she's the new Gus.
Yeah, she's the new Gus. Just we got ourselves a Muse. I always liked Muse a lot. Even though she was fragile.
She was a project. I liked Muse basically until this year when the remake came out. Or I guess late last year the remake came out. And it's just Muse is such a project, and I just was not willing to put in the effort.
It's like, just get somebody who's already good at spears.
There's so many, yeah.
Or get Boston.
There's so many other good party members.
So you don't have to go out of your way to get another one.
I do think that it's important for a game of that kind to have a character like Muse in it.
Yeah.
Where, like, if there's someone that you wanted to build in just any old direction, you can do that.
I would like it even more if there was, if a Muse type character is one of your selectable main characters, you know?
Well, I mean, most of the main character, you can basically customize your main character too, right?
Yeah, at the beginning. But even then they have, like, natural inclinations, right? Like,
yeah. Well, they sort of...
It's like, they have a thing they're good at, and the things you're picking are their spark lists.
Yeah, secretly. But you can basically customize your main character into any direction.
I always got scared trying to do that, because... Oh look, there's a giant skull. Will I press the right screen? Okay. Yeah, Charl is the...
Yeah, Charl is right there. Charl is sort of half a person until you give him some assistive technology.
It's a skeleton. Charl also... He's also kind of a project. To get him good at flame magic, you have to really bust ass.
Yeah, that was a trial. I was so convinced that, like, Firewall was a good move, and it had been in the past for me, but he just would not gain any fire levels. I was so upset.
Okay, skeletons are not a concern.
Oh, now we get to know that his name is Rich Knights.
It was a secret before.
Yeah, you really can't go wrong with characters in Romancing Saga 3. They're all pretty good. There are two pitfalls, though. Harid has a higher greed count, natively.
So you can't. Yeah, I think if you greed even once as Herod or Harid, you're messed up.
Yeah, you're just locked out of certain things, and it's like, well, okay, we don't want to work with him. And that's kind of messed up because it's not something you can really affect
or know about.
or understand until like until reading a guide, and you're making this choice without any knowledge about it. That's kind of the thing. So that's a bit of a pitfall, but not that bad because he's a good unit and you get to start with powerful swords and so on.
Yeah, part of the appeals of these games is
SaGa is a bad unit. She's made to be a commander and do the whole command mode thing, and I am scared of that shit. I never did that.
That's why the next time you play the game, you'll have to do the command mode run.
Yeah. As much command mode as I can possibly do. That... Man.
Skeleton? Actually, no. So you just use, Where's my beast lance? Use... Beast, why not? You can use Tornado Blade.
What does Beast even do?
Raises your psych. It does the opposite of what Tone does.
Do we know what that means?
No. I have no idea.
Alright.
Housekeeper did not take damage from wind tunnel. Yeah, with Mikhail, you do a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, you get access to more of the
military...
the army battles.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute.
It looks like... Shit! My juke and anti-juke technology combined together to turn into being hit. It looks like, I just thought, it's slowly running away.
Is it about army battles?
It'll come to me. Or it won't. If it doesn't, then it was never meant to be. Ooh, combo.
I find I tend to remember that kind of thing like the next day. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I'm going to say... Yeah.
I was about to talk about the war game a little more in Romancing Saga 3.
By all means.
But, well, I mean, it's baffling. I barely understand it. The only thing I kind of know how to do is, like, defend until their meter goes down, and then do something else. And then there are a bunch of, like, special moves that are supposed to do things. And there's one battle that you're not even supposed to really win. You just have to stall as much as possible.
That's war in a nutshell, really.
Yeah, the more you stall, the further in your party gets to the dungeon as a start point. So honestly, I might even, like, if I were to do that one again, I might willingly lose to do as much dungeon as possible? I don't know.
I could see that being advantageous.
It's framed as, like, that scenario is framed as one where the more you stall, the better off you are, but I think given the relative bafflingness of the war mechanics and the tried and true straightforward party battle against monsters by comparison, I would much rather do the latter than the former, right? So why bother trying to optimize this thing you have very little control over?
I might have to leave the dungeon and come back, because I've just noticed a serious problem. I'm almost out of sword.
Oh, that can't... Huh.
Okay, Fossil Dagger isn't bad. So I can swap to Fossil Dagger after Blast Sword breaks.
Okay.
But, So I could go buy a steel sword if I need to. I could use the Chris knife, but it's really weak as an attacking is. That skeleton over there, I know to be a false skeleton. That's a mimic. This game has mimics.
Mm-hmm. That pile of bones that you thought might have something good in it, nope. That is an alive pile of bones.
That is a alive
He lives there. He's sunbathing.
There's a skeleton living in these bones. Although that implies that a skeleton's only a skeleton if it's moving.
No. I've got it. That line is an archaeologist, like, piecing together a skeleton from a pile of bones.
Ah.
There's a skeleton living in these bones, and that's their big quirky thing. And for some reason, that has reminded me that I need to make a hand wand.
A hand wand. What is a hand wand?
Yeah.
I should know what that is, but I don't.
Well, it's just a wand with a hand on the end.
Ooh.
And you can pose it in different ways.
Ah, wizards use those.
To gesticulate. Like that lady in one of the, what was that game called? Star Ocean? It's a skeleton!
It's a skeleton.
I love it.
That sounds like a Star Ocean thing.
Yeah,
my
Star Ocean.
My knowledge of those games is very low. The only thing I know is that Animal Ghoul. The only thing that I know is that the PlayStation. There's one of the PlayStation 1 versions of it that's a fairly good game, and then the rest of them get very stupid. But that's the only reason I like them.
I think there's good games buried in there somewhere, but what intimidates me about even trying them is that they're all extremely big.
Yes.
And they have, like, bonus dungeons in them that are mega huge and, like, millions of floors or whatever, and I'm like, well, no.
Oh, dude,
I don't want to go through that labor.
I care about Star Ocean 4 till the end of time, because A, that's how long you're going to be playing that game. And B, because it has the Nappy Time with Edgy cutscene in it, which I used to end all of my SyncTube streams with. It's like, bullshit dog doesn't know what to do with egg, followed by Nappy Time with Edgy. There's like too many places I can go.
Well, that skeleton isn't even pretending.
You
can't get us to, like, fake believe that you're treasure if you're flopping around and doing a happy dance.
Can I go up and to the left here, or is that just...
See.
Nope, can't.
Don't play Star Ocean, play Grandia. What is Grandia?
PS1 RPGs. I had one of the Grandia games, and I never finished it, and apparently it was like a expensive collector's item, and I sold it to pay for my first MagFest, in part. I sold it for like $100, if I remember right, actually.
Ah, shit. I didn't know about that. I feel bad.
No, it was a good
for me to get the MagFest.
No, it was a good. I got rid of a lot of shit that I didn't need anymore. I was like, oh, this is worth money. I'm getting rid of it so I can go to a thing. What was I doing? Deadstone. Yeah, I already had some Deadstones, but I've got another one now.
You're dead to me.
Yeah, Null Deathblow. Don't know what that means.
Wait, she's got a red hood?
Yeah.
Did you give her that, or did she start
I gave her with that. I think LaBelle had it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, it was either LaBelle or... No, Johan had Red Scarf. Well, if it's not opaque and confusing, then it isn't like this one. Like you can't say that. It's like up is like down, except not. Aiming. We'll make a spear user out of you yet, Rich. Although you might not be relevant anymore because you have a son.
Diana's growing on me.
Yeah, I like her dress. Okay, place your bets.
It's going to just be a skeleton. Oh, busted! Kaz is wrong again!
Can evade ice.
Melee ranged ice.
Place your bets, skeleton or
I guess
treasure.
Oh, it's 1280.
Yeah, we're in 1280. Gustav would be 60. Cordelia could have died 42 years ago.
Oh man, I want the I'm gonna make a note of this.
Okay, so Cordelia was about 20. So Cordelia is in her 60s.
Well, at some point I wanna load a save and get the actual math, right?
Yeah. Chronology? Is that like a...
Whoa,
oh, right.
Whoa.
There's like... Yeah, that's like the stuff I'm having you do is the thing the menu can do, but you don't access it in the fight. Like you started doing it and then... this happened. So here's combos we can do. Here's custom art? I don't know. And then like, yeah, here's just art's list.
Wait, why are there lines there?
I don't know.
Could you move those like above the line?
Yep, sure can.
Oh my god. What? How is there something completely new? It said the combo.
Yeah, there's a thing on the map screen. Should I go up or down to the left? I'm gonna go up.
Let's go up.
I'm dying, Squirtle.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the pocket station, but like, my god, we're still discovering like completely new things.
It's like you go to a menu and then you get some shit, and then like a woman's village gets destroyed by worms, and what do you do?
Worse. No, he's my secret baby boy. Had him off camera because we didn't know who the mother would be.
No, what's good about SaGa games is going into a dungeon and fighting a giant rat and having to leave because you don't know how to fight it. And everything else.
I feel like the actual payoff to all that shit...
Place your bets.
I'm going with skeleton still. Damn it.
Always bet against Cass.
Enjoy your stuff. Enjoy your stuff.
That's good. I needed another dagger because I'm about to run out of blast sword. I wonder if they actually mathed it out. Okay, here's the thing I hope. If Diana remains in our party after this, I hope she still has the skirt.
Yeah.
The dress.
Why does the snail have balls?
All snails have balls, Shabadoo. I'm pretty sure they're hermaphroditic. More technically speaking,
they also, like, heal one another with spines.
Some of them do,
procreate,
yes.
right?
They have spines that... I think they have a crazy name, like phallic spear or something, too. Or phallic harpoon. I think they call them harpoons. They give you an evade rate, which does something. I don't know, it seems good.
Works anything like... Yeah, if it works anything like it does in Romancing Saga 3, shields in Romancing Saga 3, you had to equip them and not have any two-handed equipment as what you were wielding in order for them to work. So if you just had shield alone, shield and a one-handed thing, like a sword or a pei, not a bow or spear, then you would have a percentage chance for the shield to work against things it could block. And they would tell you what they can block and what their rate is and the effect that happens if they do block. Some of them were evade on block, which means if the percentage chance happens, you take no damage at all. It just misses. And all others had a defense percent, which is a bonus amount of damage reduction that the shield would give you if it did trigger. So you could have shields that read like really strangely, like 99% to work, but have like a very marginal effect. And so you just block everything, but still take damage seemingly. And then the other shields that were like, I have a 2% chance to ignore all damage from any source, and it's like, oh, well, that's never going to happen. Then sometimes like shield would pop out. But because it's percentage based, it was very difficult to like understand any of that or figure out how it works. Because you're like operating on dice rolls. Okay, this one is definitely a fucking skeleton. Come on.
It's a skeleton.
Thank you.
You have to try. I'm glad that the stream title paid off like almost immediately too. I called it Intergenerational Egg Battles. It's like I finished the first thing, and then we find the egg, and it's intergenerational immediately.
I am really pleased that Rich came back home and was like, "Hey, Dad, remember when you told me about the egg?" Like Will had told him about his adventures, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
why wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're famous. Because
let me tell you about the time I almost died on a boat.
I'm going to tell you about the time how my doppelganger of my could-have-been wife, my doppelganger, who was my could-have-been wife's brother, sacrificed himself foolishly to make me famous, and then became a giant monster.
Yeah. I think he meant to become like powerful and famous for that power, but oh. Double skeleton.
They're both named a skeleton, though.
I see no distinction between these.
Windmill.
Ooh, got the windmill. Gotta cripple you with my crippling gaze.
Okay, well, you're kind of running out of Waza. Wish I had a better spell for Rich to use, but actually I could probably give him Delta Petra. How is his stone ability though?
Yeah, gained HP. We like to see that.
Yeah, she gained a little bit of everything there.
How's she doing on the hit point front?
She's gained 45. About... Yeah, she's gained about 40-ish. His stone is okay. So I could maybe give him Delta Petra, but it wouldn't be very good. I could give him Firestorm, but his fire is, like, very medium. Does he have a...
Wait. Okay, thank you. I thought we were still 22, but that was 3 years ago, actually.
That was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Give you just any fire weapon.
Yeah,
actually,
wow.
What if I can give him Chris Knife just to remember what its art was. Place your bets.
I mean, this one's a skeleton. Yeah. Skeleton. It's not conspicuously hidden away behind other monsters. Like, the ones you trip over are skeletons, and the ones that you, like, seek out are actual treasure.
So, what was...
And yes, I will always bet on skeleton, even when I am wrong. I am willing to embrace my wrongness.
Yeah, Chris Knife had a special ability called Comet Fall. Which I don't remember what was.
It was elaborate. Wow. Oh yeah, hold on. Because the Chris Knight and Romancing Saga 3 was made out of a Meteo frag.
Ooh. Thanks for the sub, Jens.
So it's like the Star Steel from Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, Star Metal, that's what they called it.
Up.
And Star Metal could defeat the lizard people. It would reveal their presence.
Ooh.
That was a good cartoon. It might not have aged well, but it was a good cartoon.
Some good music. Oh man, a boss fight with backup dancers? And some bitchin' music?
Yeah.
Fossil Beast.
Fossil Beast.
Oh, they're getting tornado bladed.
I don't know why we're here, but let's fight.
We're here to make money. Because we got told that...
There's money in beating up these skeletons.
We got...
Yow!
Actually, I might just recover HP here. Drink a life point. Because these guys, if they focus on Diana, they can just murder her. So I kind of want to get these skeletons out of the way. Deflect.
Nice deflection. Okay, good. Good. Got your backup dancers out of here. Watch him summon more.
Yeah, that's... No, bosses have done that before, where it's just like...
like Cordelia against the infinite gangsters.
or like, when the... I think in the runaway fight, if we killed like 2 of the guys, one would just spawn every turn. So you should only kill one of the guys. It's happened before in this game.
Yeah.
Poison's pretty gnarly.
Oh, man. Yeah.
But I can't do anything about it, so... Aiming.
Yeah, the status effects are pretty brutal.
I have an Asuna, but it's a fire skill. I think Heaven or Hell has a...
Hold on, no. Use Cross Slash.
Oh. Cannot? Do I have it equipped? Ooh, I might not have it equipped. I don't.
Oh, no.
Let's try out Comet Fall, though.
That could probably be fine.
It's gonna be fancy looking, at least.
Check out my cool moves.
So 500...
Well, that
50-ish.
some damage. Well, that was better than Heaven or Hell. Yep, sure enough.
It's the way those fuckers come back is just funny.
They dance into place. It's pretty great. I'll deflect it. Oh.
Didn't get stunned.
That's good. Although Big Boy's heavy kick is what really did that, right? Rapid hit. Oh, just took a life point from him.
Maybe that's what... Okay, speaking of taking a life point. Drink up, Rich. I'm glad they're going after Rich. This would be really bad if they were going after Diana.
Yeah, we would kind of be ranched if they did. It's not like Rich is the toughest man in the world either. Not in this fight. Apparently, like, against a giant crab, no problem.
Yeah, giant crab, just brush that shit off.
Take the crab hammer to the face. No big deal. I
want to save my tornado blades.
Yeah.
Just because if they summon skeletons, I'm going to be able to two-round them.
Okay. Oh, man. It's so beastly because we actually are using his life points to recover.
Yeah. So, speaking of, let's try some life water. Yeah, she's got life water too, so it won't be terrible if he gets killed. I'll be able to res him. Of course, this is going to kill the skeleton, so we're good.
No, the fossil cry. Well, this fossil cry did not come along with backup dancers.
It happened at the end of the turn.
Oh, heck. Man, he gains 1,000 hit points when he does that.
Actually, wait a second. Okay, I can't run away.
Oh.
And if I had known, I would have brought it sooner. I would have made this easier. But I forgot. For real.
Can't make me sadder than I already am, idiot. Yeah. This is the one that steals a life point? Yeah. Yikes.
Not that. Life water. In fact, you can use life water too. Oh god. Well, good thing I doubled it.
Yeah, look, we cured the poison.
Oh, will this cure the poison? Up, down the hatch. Now I'm not poisoned anymore.
Yeah, sweet.
You can just keep doing that.
We are seriously missing like 1 or 2 party members to truly give this guy the sunset rubdown. Rocky Wall is where we're standing, I guess.
Yeah, it's the star. You can do that. No, you do Tornado Blade. Yeah!
Yeah, baby!
Oh yeah! Get him! Oh, that wasn't that much more impressive. It's almost like Diana is like a complete novice.
Ooh. We're chipping him down.
That did like 200 more damage than last time. Yeah!
Yeah! I love that the tide turn after we deflected a huge hit. It's like heavy kick. Deflected! And then he's just like completely guard broken.
It's like playing Sekiro.
Yeah.
Wait, is this FMV?
No. Whoa. What? We're getting the anime treatment for those bones. Oh my god.
It's like Guitar Hero 2. That's a pretty obtuse joke I just made. Place your bets.
This one is a skeleton.
It's bone
breastplate.
Ooh, we got the bone mail.
Sweet.
Kaz loves bone mail.
I do love bone mail. Irrationally so. It's not a good item.
It's an item of some use. Sometimes that use is permanently killing one of your characters in battle. Other times... Excusey? Excuse? Why am I... Oh.
I've hit the jackpot.
We just had to find the big rock in the middle.
Oh, and then we don't have to make it back out? That's great.
Okay, this is how Rich striked it big. He found a big piece of glass in the middle of a dungeon. After killing a giant creature with a girl he just met and gave his first pickup line to, and then she gave him her worst.
I'm rich, but not rich. My
village was destroyed by giant worms.
Destroyed by giant worms.
Okay, so. Ooh. You got some troublesome brothers.
Hmm.
So the army.
I want to pretend that these are the same army guys from before. Like, they don't actually die.
Yeah, there's campaigning.
They just sort of, yeah.
Ooh man, not Narcisse, but Kelvin. He's visibly aged. Oh. Charles.
Charles? Okay. Oh no. The Battle of Salisbury.
Defeat the Duke of Leopold. Defeat more than half of the enemy army. And then defeat conditions. Kelvin is defeated. Okay, so we have to defeat the Duke of Leopold, and we have to defeat more than half the enemy army.
Okay.
So we have to kill these guys and at least 2 of these guys.
Yeah, so this game's war mechanics are a little more friendly than Romancing Saga 3 because they are sort of based in the game that you've been playing so far, right? Like, you have units, you get them into combat with other units, and then you do the battle thing. Now, there is some extra stuff, like ranged battle kind of happens. There's, like, grid movement.
That's a Leopold's army, yeah.
It's true, we don't have the steel battalions this time.
Yeah, we should. We're in fucking Han Nova, a place that could have had 7 black sections.
Sigh.
Okay, so we got 1 life point and 100 life. They have just light spears. Oh, flame spear was like the best thing to use last time.
Okay. I don't suppose we have any, like, area attacks.
Yeah,
I guess not.
They were all the same dude, and they only had spear moves. Okay, these guys seem really weak, though.
They probably also have exactly 100 points, I would guess.
They have a little bit more than that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, maybe not. Oh, that guy's he's a hero. Maybe not. So we didn't destroy their unit, which is sad. Because it means that the unit still exists.
Yeah, yeah. Philippe III. Oh my. So, like, I know that we're supposed to keep him safe, but isn't, like...
Yeah, these guys...
Kelvin, like, a badass?
Yeah, the named units are, like, stronger. I'm going to try to mass.
Yeah. Form the war ball. Just like in, what's it called? That video game that we used to play.
How do I end turn?
With the space.
Yeah, Stellaris. They called those the Doom Stack. How do I end turn?
It's a good question.
I have pressed every button.
Huh.
Anybody know how to end turn? Start does nothing. Select does nothing.
I don't remember this being a thing. Wait, move end. Kelvin move end archer. What does that mean? Move end infantry.
I think that means I'm out of movement.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Do I have a unit here who... Oh, I have a... Why does it go to move 0 out of 2 and I click on them? I can't select them. Can't select empty space.
I don't remember this being a thing last time.
Yeah, it just kind of stopped last time. Like,
yeah.
when I was done, it finished. Oh, worst comes to worst, I can reload the save. It's like they're gonna smash through a cutscene. Yeah, there should be a menu to intern somewhere.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Maybe this is Kelvin's last battle, because he cannot advance. Yeah, the stream archive would perhaps have the answer on it. Or if I Google.
This is not telling me mechanics.
Well, Googling it didn't help, predictably, because this game is relatively unknown. What if I make a savey save?
Uh-huh. Each battle is only done in one turn. After all player and enemy turn, the troops switch. This was not written by someone who speaks English as primary language. Okay, it says you should be able to, like, learn about battle mode by pressing circle.
Oh, circle! End turn. Okay.
Why didn't you try pressing circle?
I did! I pressed every... I'm gonna load save. And I pressed every button. But I was... If you press it on a unit, it doesn't do anything.
Oh my god. Okay. We got past it. It's fine.
I'm making a face right now.
It's alright.
Okay, let's destroy them. If we do high rolls, then they will all die. We eat! Gotta roll better than 110.
Yeah.
Or better than 100.
Yeah, it is just 100.
Yeah, if they take 90, they don't die.
But, like, getting those guys before they acted was good.
Okay, they all die.
Wow.
They dashed themselves upon our rocks.
I got extra ranched.
Ranch? Well, that'd be cool ranch, right?
It's been wiped out. They did not use the good moves. Like the idiots that they are.
They have wood spears, so they don't have... But we have fire spears. which are better. Oh, these guys are completely hosed.
Oh, these are like the... Oh no, I was about to say that they were the bowyers.
Archers. I think a bowyer is someone who makes bows. But certainly if you make a bow, you have to know how to shoot one, right?
Maybe.
Okay, so
I built plenty of things that I didn't know how to use.
I can't say I don't know if I... Okay, I invented a tabletop, and I definitely got confused when we played tabletop, so that definitely did happen. What happens if I just throw all my shitty units at the Duke of Laubholz and see what happens?
That might work.
Right. There we go. So I don't want to actually attack the Duke. I want to kill any backup dancers he has. Or just focus on the Duke. Well, the Duke doesn't appear to be here. Oh, but he doesn't get his own sprite. Let's see what happens.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
Okay, he's almost dead. He is dead. Well, they took their whole turn to kill one of my men.
That's pretty good. 97 would not have dealt with this guy in any scenario. He's tougher. Look at that. Oh, no, he's not.
Not tough enough, though.
Plop. I like that it's over in one round, no matter what.
Yeah.
Just like an ogre battle. Duke of Laubholz has retreated. Well, good. I'm sorry, enemy troop leader has been replaced?
Yeah, between each round, your reserves fill up anyone who died. So if you have anybody in reserves...
Oh, I see. No, that kind of makes sense. But, like, the Duke didn't come back to life.
Yeah, it's just like
he kind of did.
The commander did. But yeah, see, now they're down a guy.
Yeah, okay.
So I might be able to... And see, we're back up to 4 guys now. Or this is a different troop, actually. So let's see if I can actually wipe some. Yeah!
Hey, blocked.
Ooh, these guys have flames.
Oh no, the good move.
Oh no, okay.
Whew. Low rolled the good move. Alright, the guy's ranched. Wow, that was kind of pathetic. The guy's gone. Right, king shit.
Is field promote a guy to Duke? Like, I'm sure that's happened plenty of times in history.
Hey!
Royals used to get themselves killed in battle all the damn time.
Well, if not battle, then disease, right?
Yeah.
So.
Or even, like, a lot of them, like, would go into...
Or assassination, of course. Poison.
An era of warfare begins anew. He is 71.
His life has been one long grueling battle.
And all because he met this one...
Hold on!
Yeah.
Kelvin gets a send-off, but fucking Gus did not?
Gus got a, like, parade when he died. No, he got a parade when his fucking soul finally left his body after, like, 10 years. After they left it on display. Okay. And I think that's going to be it for now. We're going to end 5 minutes early again.
Okay.
Because this is like a fine place to stop. Wait, oh, we got Kelvin's old sprite. Let's take a look at the map. Actually, we'll see.
Could you do, like, a thing for me, though? Back on the loading screen?
Wait, hold on.
Or, like, okay.
Yeah, like on the loading screen?
Yeah, I wanna load a scenario that has us playing as Will Knights. Anyone will do.
Okay, there's also one thing I want to do is, how do I get to the... Oh, Chronicle. It's over here. Remember this?
Oh, wow.
Remember this screen?
I don't. Wow, cool. Rebellion of Nika.
Does it not expand
Empire is a stamp. We haven't made any new Chronicles.
Yeah, like, shouldn't I be able to, like,
This is all the shit that you cannot play.
Yeah. Okay, let's reset.
Yeah.
Beep. There we go.
It does seem like that should be filling in as the game goes on, especially since Gus is such an important person. Like, created a whole empire.
Okay, so we just want to get a will save, right?
Any will, yeah. Like, preferably one where we can just get into the menu. Anime Faith Fiasco.
Let's go to the Anime Faith Fiasco. There's a way to... Oh, sure, I'll go here.
Will versus
Actually,
Egg.
this one might actually be... No, this one... Okay, we're Will.
Okay. Yeah, we're Will Knights. So he's 37.
But I don't know what year it is. I'd have to save, but I can save.
Well, I mean, we loaded that. It was 1256, right?
This is a different scenario, different year.
Oh, okay.
1257.
In 1257.
So 1257, and he is 37, so he was born in 1220.
Okay.
And if I go to...
So yeah, Rich was born in 1255. So...
He was born a year before the Anime Faith Fiasco. Oh, was he born the same year as Gus? That would make sense. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Which is
Same
Kelvin was the same year. So Kelvin's a year younger than Gus, because he was 71 when he died.
Man, what happened in the Anime Faith Fiasco?
That's when we went into the temple, remember? And like we were asking about the egg, and Gus's steel reserve came in and murdered all of the egg worshippers.
Huh. Okay.
Anyways,
I'm trying to figure out the
chronology,
the unwritten scenario of the love story that resulted in Rich Knights.
We got some backstory of that with Cordelia when she died. When you talk to her in the City of Night, she has one text box that intimates that she has affection for Gus. There's not... If it's LaBelle, they don't really have anything for LaBelle.
Well, yeah, but... I want to... I understand that, but I want to understand the scenario, the circumstances surrounding the birth of Rich Knights, right?
You want to...
I want to know what Will Knights and Cordelia were kind of doing in the adventure side of things, while they were also stupping.
Okay, so you want to read... Okay, I knew you read those kind of books. So you want to read a book where...
No, I still do.
They adventuresomely produce a child named Rich who proceeds to grow a goatee.
I think I would leave that part out, but... Anyway, it's good. It's refreshing to see characters actually, like, grow and have kids.
Yeah.
And people have multiple parents who are still around.
And he was living
Rich has a whole family.
And Will was living in his aunt and uncle's house. He was living in Aunt May and Uncle Ben's house.
Yeah. Aunt Whip-Ass Wizard and Uncle Does Not Fight.
Yeah, Uncle Pacifist and Nina the Bone Crusher. Who... If only she knew how to cast Firestorm.
Oh my god.
That's going to be it for now.
Wait. Do you think we could, like, reload those scenarios with the knowledge that we now have, and then...
we would have to leave one of those scenarios unplayed, and then try to weave our way through the entire game, and then go back and give Nita Firestorm, and be like,
future knowledge from outside of time.
I have the future knowledge, and your future holds fire!
Oh, put it in the combo pocket.
Yeah, put it in the combo pocket. Yeah, that's like Dark Cloud 2, where you save the ideas into your journal.
Oh, yeah.
And then load them so that you can
save the ideas.
I do that so that I can invent golf clubs early, because the materials you buy to build a golf club cost less than the money you get for selling a golf club, so you can get infinite money.
Yeah, the classic combo.
But
there was a similar combo in a video game called Resonance of Fate. But when that game got a re-release pretty recently, and they
take
fixed
it out.
The bug.
That sucks.
Yeah,
they
took out the infinite money bug.
That was in Final Fantasy IX too. Like, you bought 2 daggers and crafted them into an ogre knife, and then sold the ogre knife.
Yeah, I'm on board. But question.
Yeah.
When did Final Fantasy IX 2 come out? That sounds dope.
Final Fantasy IX 2 came out. Good night, everybody.